This is me when I was young. I'm just like you all. I pun pernah teenager. Okay, so I didn't straight away grow up like this. No, I also teenager before. I was a baby before, and I'm from an island called Labuan. Siapa tahu Labuan? Anybody knows? Oh, good. Have you all been there?
No.
Ayo, you have to go. I tell you, Paradise Island, where everybody go there to gamble, minum, and everything. Okay, so I come from a very small island. If you see this end to this end, it takes around less than 40 minutes. You can travel from one end to another. So it is very, very small. You don't take it like Penang. Penang is big. Okay, this is very small. So around 40 minutes max, you can jalan everything already. Okay? So my education background, maybe a lot of people might know or don't know. My background, actually, I went to Inti College one.
Wow.
Okay? I'll take a business degree.
Wow.
But tak sampai. Tak sampai. This is memang I want to. Okay? Because my father said, hey, you got nothing to do, right? Do business. Why? Because business, as long as where the sun shines, you can do. Agree? And plus Chinese. Sure believe business one, okay? But I went for Inti College. I didn't get my degree. I didn't even get my diploma. Why? Because I failed my statistic. And because of that, I didn't get my diploma. Then you say, it's okay lah, Krystle. Sekurang-kurang, you have this one, right? SPM cert can help you to get jobs and everything, right?
Yeah.
Ini pun saya tiada. Why? To all of you all here, the importance of BM mesti pass. My BM failed, so I got no sijil also. So technically, I am a PMR level student, although I go to Inti. So what the conclusion is, I wasted my money and I wasted my time. Gone. The years gone, everything gone. So at that particular time of my life, I feel very sad. I feel very low because I feel very useless. And that is also when I feel like there is no more direction in life. I really don't know how to move the next step. How many of you all ever feel this way? That you feel like you are very smooth already one. Then suddenly, it didn't go smooth. Go on, Go on. You're not alone, okay? It's normal actually. Please don't be like me lah. This is not normal lah. Alright? But at that very moment, I really have no direction in life. But then my friend said, it's okay lah, Krystle. Never mind. You go and find a job lor. I said, yeah lor. In Labuan, a lot of people don't go college one. A lot of people finish Form 5 straight go to work one. So I said, I got hope. Okay? So I go and apply for jobs. And the response is, banyak semua kena reject. So you think what? You think you go for a job, confirm get me? No. But the responses I get is the most powerful one. Why? Because they tell me, you don't have a degree or diploma. Or you don't even have SPM cert. Or you don't have any qualification because PMR, they don't accept. Okay? And you don't have any experience. Because why? I just finished from college. I didn't take any practical whatsoever. So, no experience. So basically, I'm just like useless lah. And in other words, they said, oh, can you do Excel? What's Excel? Can you do Microsoft? I think so. I think I can. Okay? But actually, I don't know lah. So they said, oh, if like that, I also cannot hire you. Conclusion, please let your kids learn. Simple basic computing, don't end up like me. Then they say, hey, you know, we all only want single girls. That time I was already engaged. I was engaged at a very young age. So they said, oh, we cannot accept you one. Why? You engaged, right? We cannot accept. We only want single ladies. Wow. At that time I'm thinking, now relationship is salah, you know or not? Relationship also salah. So my auntie said, that's why lah. You always need to stay single even though you're in a relationship. Learn it slow lah. And they say, because you are female, what jalat this one even you are female also wrong, you know. Why Sorry lah, we all don't accept because here we all work very long hours and then we don't know our boss will how. I hear so I scared, right? Serious. Like I said, that island, okay? So female also they don't accept. And the paling geng one. Because you're too fat, you're not slim, you know, don't have the figure that we want, we cannot have you. Yes, because why? They said, my friend said, hey Krystle, I tell you what, got one they show okay one. I said, what is it? Beautician. I go there, sorry, cannot. You don't have the figure, you don't have the look like, don't allow eh. Even beautician cannot. Cuci muka, they just, I cuci their muka only ma. Also, they need to see my muka. So how? Cannot lor. So all the responses I get, basically, I can never get a job lah. Right? So, like just now, I hear what Joanne say, you want to change your life, right? I also want to change my life at a very young age. Okay? So I was like, cannot lah. I know that I failed. I feel regret. I didn't study hard. I didn't see the importance of passing all subjects. I imagine that everybody just don't care my qualifications, but actually they do care. So I said, never mind lah. I tried other methods. That's where I went into the beauty line. Very funny, right? Why? Because they say you too fat ma. So I said, okay lor, I go lose weight lor. So I went to join an MLM, and they do beauty products. So in order to do MLM beauty product, first you need to slim dulu. Okay? You slim dulu, then can jual. So how long need to slim? 3 months. Don't eat lah. Don't eat, just eat the product only. Did I slim down? Yes. I even consider got sales and everything. People see, wow, this one so fat also can go lose. Oh, then product can sell lah. But what happened was, my friend, who is an asthma person, I sold the product to her. Then my mother called me. She said, Krystle, why you sell to my daughter? I was like, huh? What happened? She masuk hospital, ICU. My heart beat. She said, she cannot breathe. Walao eh. At that moment, I called my upline. I said, how? Oh, normal one. This because the body react. I hear also like, walao eh. How many people I need to see go to ICU, you know? So I also scared. And then it's my cousin, some more, you know, relative. So I said, walao eh, I want to have to change my life and everything. This product is good. But if it's not everybody can have, then it's something I need to skip. So that's the reason why I passed. And then I said, okay, it's actually a very good product, but not everybody can. So I told myself, whatever I do next time, don't do young consumption one. Okay? So the next, my friend says, okay, Krystle, you know what? How about you work for my mother? My mother want to expand her business. She have a business been running 10 over years already. So they're selling, they're doing forwarding in Labuan paling besar punya company. Okay? So I was like, oh, okay, go hope already. She don't see my qualification lah kan? So I said, okay lor, jadi admin. She offered me 450 per month. Very, very the king already one at the time. But I ask you, if you want or not? No, right? But I don't blame the company, you know why? The staff working there 10 over years, her income tak sampai 2,000. So I asked myself, walao eh, if she started work, she only start 300, 400, and after that, 10 years later, that means I'm going to be just like her. Also 1,000 plus, less than 2,000 already. Walao, I need one oh. So I tell myself, no, I don't want to continue. Although it's my best friend, mom, okay? I just only tahan 1 bulan. I cannot tahan already. And I tell myself, walao, those people who work full time, I tabit yo. Who here work more than 10 years? Put up your hand. Salute. Why I cannot tahan? I need to wake up a certain time, I need to go there, then I see my boss face, then he scold, I shout, I scream at me, every day I cry, I said, ayo, cannot. Every day like going to hell, you know. So I said, no, I don't want. For 450, I want my life. Okay? So next, they said, hey, Krystle, why do you do traditional business? Because my that time fiance, he do poultry, he do business one. Poultry bukan not flower lah, poultry as in jual ayam. Okay, so they say, hey, why don't you take eggs and sell? My untung is 20 cents per tray. A lot of people think, wow, kaya, you know, whoa, so many tray, yeah, every day come out, few hundred, 20 cents per tray. True business, traditional business, everything you see out there, they're selling like crazy, 20 cents only one. Macam best, they say, okay, never mind. To cover this, you sell another one, ayam. Ayam is how much? Higher a bit lah, got one ringgit per kilo lah, you untung. So, I said, okay lor. You know what they say? Poor people cannot choose ma. So I just take whatever lah, opportunity come. So yes, we did the business. We sell chicken eggs, we sell the chicken. It lasted for around nearly 6 months. Break even, sometimes not enough, and then we need to pay workers, this and that. In the end, it didn't work. Why? No business mindset. We don't know how to do. We don't know how to market. We don't know what's marketing. We don't know the worker will cheat us. So in the end, it didn't work out because we are losing money. So conclusion, if you do any traditional business, if you are not there sitting 24/7, jaga kedai, don't open kedai. Conclusion, okay? So they said, that time, fiance, the brother said, it's okay lah. You cannot do this business, it's okay. You work for me lah. I said, work for you? Do what? Oh? He said, become debt collector. Wah, kutip utang niya. Along. So every time I go, my station is where pasar. I go pasar there. Uy, along datang sudah. Every time they see me, say, along datang sudah. Krystle, hari ini datang ah. They will call me, And then I pandai one, I buy minum, I buy makan, I sit down. So I collect money easy a bit. So that's my job. And at the time, that time brother-in-law say, I give you I don't give you like some people high salary. He give me commission. Okay, commission. So I was at commission base. He give me 380 basic. 380. Wah, banyak tinggi. 380 basic. And he said, don't worry, Krystle, I give you 0.025%. If all the sales you collect, semua I give you commission. At that time, ini ada sikit slow, that's why mathematics fail. Wow, I'm so happy. I imagine I go to the calculator. But actually, I forgot to put the 0.02%. So, then I found out the amount was actually very small. What to do lah? Kan? Sudah promise, then I proceed. But when I was working, I did quite well. Actually did quite well. And I don't mind to work that job, although in the pasar and everything. But suddenly, right, I feel like I can't tahan the pasar smell. Then when I checked, I was actually pregnant. So I go and tell my in-law, I say, I want to ask, if pregnant, kan, you all got maternity leave ka? God, we got one. Oh, how long 3 months No lah, 1 month lah. I said, then what do we give for the 1 month? 1 month salary lor. Then after that, the next month come back to work lor. Okay. So that means if I take maternity leave, got pay lah. Oh, you pregnant Yeah. After that, I don't hear from her. Then she tell me, you don't need to come to work anymore. Just because I'm pregnant, I cannot let go. And I just only work 1 month, How much is my salary? Hello, miss. Bukan 3,000. 380 only also kena goreng sotong. But it's okay. I said, never mind. Everything happened for a reason. Okay? So, no more debt collector. Although actually challenging, but it's actually quite fun. So what happened next? Because I told you, right, I found out I was pregnant. So, automatically, pregnant sudah married. Because I tunang for 4 years already actually. I was engaged for 4 years. So by the time I'm 21, I already got my firstborn child. Okay? And not only that, continue on, by the time I am 23, I already got 2 kids. But most people are very happy. For me, I feel very alone. Why? Because it wasn't a smooth ride. It was, even though I got tunang for so long and this and that, but my that time husband was not a supportive one, and he said, bagus, you stay at home. You become the auntie, you go and clean the house and everything, whatever lah. And one thing is, we always argue. Why? Apparently, he doesn't have a bank account. Every time I need to ask for him to pay the bills, he buka wallet, see got money or not. If inside got no money, no need to pay the bills. But Hairan, he can minum and he can judi. So one of the thing is, I'm very scared because I don't Along can't find me. I find people can, but no people find me, okay? So at that time, right, I was very scared because I heard that he lend money and borrow money to judi and stuff like that. So I was so scared. And then I try to want to change him, but every day just only fighting, and in front of my kids, every day just crying and depression, until I said, what am I doing with my life? I wake up in the middle of the night. What happened? Don't know. Anxiety attack. I go to find doctor. Doctor say something wrong with you, but we don't know what's wrong. I just know I am depression. Because now I sit at the clinic there, do you experience this? So more I tick the box. And it was very bad until I want to commit suicide. So I believe all of you all here are way better off than me. Agree? Better start, better everything. So for me, although I was in that state, but still, I want to fight for my freedom. Thank you for my kids, who at that time I told them about my, I want to freedom, this and that. And she said, Mommy, I don't understand. I said, I want to fight for divorce. She said, will that make you happy? I said, yes. And because of that, I went to file a petition for divorce. And after a long time, finally, I got it. I was so happy. I feel like this, running, because I've been really in that state for so long. But I'm really thankful because of my two beautiful kids who was very supportive and really understand my situation. Okay? So from here, my life is not easy. Okay? You all are way better off. So I want to show you my story is because everything happened for a reason. Okay? Because right after that, I was very lucky to find my second chance in love, which is Sean. My savior, my shining armor, my prince. Okay? Not only for me, but also for my kids as well. So I'm so blessed that my kids so happy to have him as a father. He's a very loving guy. And for once in my life, finally I feel like, yes, we are a family already. Okay? Then at that time I said, okay, now settled, relationship settled already, I can start to focus on my income. So this was where I started to do online, selling phone cases. I don't know if you heard about this or not, it's life proof. Basically, it's to protect your phone and make sure that it's waterproof, snowproof, whatever, you can bring it to everywhere. So I love this so much and I sell this, and at that time very hot. This case, you want to guess how much or not? You want to guess? 1,000. Siapa lagi? Huh?
3,000.
You pay for it or not? Then why you give this number? Yes, it's actually a few hundred for just this only, this line only. It's only like 4 pieces of metal, but yet people don't mind to pay few hundred ringgit for it. And that's the reason why we go like, wow, there's a demand, right? Then we start to sell. And we have more and more stocks coming in. But one thing is we don't understand. Like I said, anybody can start a business, but can anybody continue on the business, right? So at that time, we are very new and we don't have really much business concept idea how to prolong something. And only then we found out, right, things got demand. Okay, and they have a product cycle. By the time we bring in so many of the stocks, certain, I think 1.5 years later, everything started to die down, and we end up with a lot of stock. Like really a lot. You see here, boxes. So at that time, we go like, what happened? Why so hot and then now selling? Apparently, it's because not trending anymore. So we didn't know that we need to keep update new things, we need to sell new things. So this is one thing. I told Sean like, so tiring. We buy and then we sell. Then after that, this one out of stock lah, what lah. This one after that is new model lah. So you know what I mean. So in the end, we end up with 30 over 1,000 stock in hand that we cannot sell. So what do? Give people also nobody want. One. So this is reality. If you do any business, you need to know the business model. Make sure that it doesn't go out of date. Okay. So then they say, hey, Krystle, I tell you what thing can do. What? Property. You ever hear or not? Hey, go to property, can earn good money one. So I went to property law, very serious one, I got rented one. Okay, then they said, all you need to do is do advertisement. For me, it's okay lah, advertising, right? So I was thinking, okay, advertise in newspaper. They said, oh, not enough one. You need to do iProperty lah, Muda lah, Property Guru lah. Walao eh. One place, you want to open account, 2,000 of ringgit. You imagine how many? Here, newspaper, you want to do advertising for one time, few hundred ringgit. Can last you how many days? 3 days only, max. So then from here, I go like, walao eh, how much money I'm coming out? But never mind, they say property can earn money one. 6 months later, this is how much I earn. You can count on it. Very lucky, 600. Again, yeah, 3 months, yes. 3 months later, around 600, 3 to 6 months, sorry. So at that time, I was thinking, walao eh, all the money already burn. How ah? Then the property guy he said, Krystle, I tell you what, I do property, besides that, I also do insurance. Why ah? Hey, come hand in hand one ma. Okay lor. So I also went to insurance. So, other gang are you ah? I also went to insurance. And I'm very, very serious because I even become into personal wealth specialist under HLA HQ. So I was directly under HQ HLA. The boss is the one leading us. Okay. So is insurance okay or not? Actually, I can close sales, like really close a lot of sales one. Really very good at it. My closing sales technique, some working. But one thing insurance you can close, but not necessarily can approve. Why? High blood lah, diabetic lah, blah 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 lah. So all of this reject. So no matter how strong your closing, it's not up to you. It's up to the company whether to accept them or not. Okay, so for me, I said, walao eh, like this, I feel like wasting my time and everything. And most importantly, I don't get to help people. So one thing I noticed, insurance is not for everyone. If the person sick, I talk so king already, yeah, I can help you. And then after that, sorry, reject, I've malu, I feel that way lah. I feel I don't able to help. So in the end, I said, wow, I was there for 3 years, didn't really earn like crazy, and really not really earning a lot. But I said, I don't think I can do it anymore. Okay? By the time I really noticed that I was already depleting a lot of my funds. So basically, our savings all already, as you can see, not earning this and that. So the money going out a lot, coming in, really none. Okay? So reached to the point, I had to turn to my kids. I said, girl, boy, mommy, daddy very cham already. Can borrow money or not? I borrow their money. Because from young, I teach them how to saving. So they got some saving. So they say, okay mommy, anything also can. But was their saving enough or not? Not enough. We had to sell, not my stuff for me, but their stuff as well. My kids, my son like to collect toys one. My parents like to buy them toys. Collect. In the end, I bought a job. And apparently this was the one that helped us to pay our rent and this and that. So I want to tell you this. Everybody got high and low moment, but mine is like a big wormhole. You can only go more deeper, you cannot come out one. At that time for me, I feel like I want to end my life, but the only reason that why I move on is because of my kids, because I cannot give up. I cannot, I will end up sleeping in the road. You know what I mean or not? So I was very lucky that my cousin called me and said, hey Krystle, how are you doing? Like that, you still doing insurance? No, I quit already. Huh? You quit already? Why? No lah, I'm not doing education. Oh, you do education? Yeah. What do you think of education? I said, good. Why? Actually, right, I'm also looking for a partner. Wow, say, very fast or straight to the point. So I was like, very hurt already with the insurance and everything. So I said, I cannot promise you lah, why don't you just find out first? I said, but I really cannot promise you. She said, it's okay. You find out first, and then you sendiri decide, you let me know whether you on or not. So, I was very lucky to meet her because after that, she set an appointment for me to hear Pinky. At the time, she was doing a one-to-one and also invite me to boss. At the time was Ellen, the one who was giving the talk. Okay? So, after I hear the talk, everything, and it was in Mandarin, and my Mandarin also hancur one. I hear 3 times, and I understand, but in the end, I say yes. So that's the reason why I joined in. Now, the thing is, maybe at this point you say, hey, but Krystle, what did you see that got you to join in? You know how many people come and talk to me? Wow, yeah, crazy. My cousin, Pinky, Cindy, Dr. Dennis. Yeah, Dr. Dennis also talked to me. But one question really chuchok my heart. She said, Krystle, you see opportunity or not? I say, yes. So, what you do or not? I got no money. I really got no money to start. But her question really woke me up. She said, Krystle, how old are you? 30 plus? You 2,000 plus, you don't have. I keep quiet. I said, none. what are you doing in your life? Whoa, wake me up, I go like, my tear want to come out, I suck it in on you, But I was like, wow, true. She said, okay lah. You don't do this business, you take the 2388, you put in your bank, will kaya or not? The answer is no, right? So what did I do? Continue to sell things until I tell Pinky, I'm in, I join. You only see this, right? But I want you to see that if we add everything together, it's already 1.2 million in VKids Trend. Give me a big clap to company. Wow, I tell you, if it's not because of some platform, I don't know where to go and find money start business. True story, I wanted to, those coin laundry? Do you know they got 3 packages? They got the cheapest, mid-tier, and the highest. The cheapest takes 7 years to get back capital. Mid-tier, around 5 years. The highest package, around 4 years. You know how much? It's $500,000 for the highest package. Yeah, for the coin business. No guarantee also, Everything starts from a decision. Like back then, this is me. That one is my ex. I'm showing you this photo. It's a very vulnerable photo. And this is me. Nothing really much changed. But at that time, really I want to change my life. It wasn't easy for me. From a kampong, from a small island, people look down, people say I cannot do, not good in studies lah, not pretty lah, not sexy lah, no this, no that lah. But I want to change my life. You know what I mean? I believe you all want to. In the end of the day, it's just a decision. I never expect in just 1 month I can get this income. 8,000 plus we are experienced, Like Sean, how much he put in? Few 100,000. He put 3 years to get the 2006. You get what I mean or not? Same life. He have a better background. I don't. But it doesn't define you. You have a new beginning every single time. Okay? I want to take this opportunity to also thank all of the leaders that under me, that will really trust me, move together with me in the business as well. You all will have your leaders. You don't know who is the shining star. They will be there to move together with you in the business. And also, I'm grateful for founders. Because of them, right? I tell you, they are very, very risk taker. Imagine you take 1, 2, 3 million to start a business, you don't know jadi or not one. And they started off with all the original ambassadors. How many? 6, 7 only. You dare or not? You take a few million, throw it, okay! Then only this front row 6 people only. They look at you, you look at them. Can do or not? Yeah! Like that, you know or not? Buka the market. It takes a lot of guts, to do it. And we need to thank them. Because of they dare to do it. And they didn't do it because they suka. They do it because out of necessity. So when every time something happens in your life that doesn't work your way, maybe it opens a bigger opportunity for you. Just like them. And I'm also thankful for my leaders. Very starting, I had nothing, no background, no nothing. Cindy, Ellen, Pinky, Lia was there to guide me. Nobody reached anywhere without any guidance one. Even your basic fundamental is needed. Until to this day, whatever they teach me, I still apply. I teach it down. But if without them, no me. Agree or not? Always be grateful for your leaders. No matter how high you are, they are always just like your parents. They want to see you good. And my introducer, my cousin, the one who called me, I used to do insurance, Sheila. I want to thank her. You know why? I asked you take out the phone call to call your friend, you scared or not? Scared or not? Yeah, hold hard lah, I know what. The phone very heavy. Yes. You scared, right? You scared, right? So, scared, right? Like 10,000 kilo the phone, So I thank you her. Because why? She took the risk on me. She took the risk to maybe gonna reject, gonna scold, gonna, hard feeling or whatever, I don't know. But she took the risk and I thank her until to this very day. So never underestimate yourself. You introduce 10 people, one only grateful, just like Krystle grateful, Katrina, cukup already one. Enough already one. Because of she introduced me, now under us a few thousand people. So you see, powerful or not her influence? Never look down on yourself. Okay? And of course, to the team. Without them, there's not us. Always know that whatever your leaders do is always for the team. It's always for your own. It's never for them. Because they have a bigger picture already, one. Money they know to earn already. Sponsoring, everything they know. But they think of you all. They think whether you go earn or not, whether you go sponsor or not, whether you need help or not, whether you want to grow or not, whether you want to reach the same level as them. This is the thing in their mind. They just want to see you break through from just now the photo I show you to another. That's all. So you see that? Play a bigger game. I invite you all here today to play a bigger game in life. Don't play small anymore. You are more than that. You all are all giant within.